Good morning. You came here because you heard something about a popcorn diet and you want to know about popcorn diet. Well, I'm the guy to see because I have invented a popcorn diet that really works, that is super simple, that's fun, and that will help you lose weight. There are only 4 parts to this popcorn diet. This will be a short video and it will be quick, easy, and wonderful in every way. 1, you eat popcorn in the evening for your evening meal. Pretty much every day. And how much popcorn do you eat? This is 1/4 cup of popcorn. These are popcorn kernels. I put the kernels in this cup. I put this cup in here. I put the kernels in here, 1/4 cup. Put this on top. Put this in the microwave. It will push up to about this level right here. I eat the popcorn and then I do it again. That's how much popcorn I eat every night. And that will keep me full and contented until time I go to bed. I go to bed, wake up the next day. I will not wake up starving. I will be content and I lose weight. That's how you do the popcorn diet. You do not put butter on your popcorn. You don't put all kinds of fancy stuff that has calories on your popcorn. I use salt, and I also put a little xylitol on my popcorn. That's just me. You don't have to use that. You can just use salt if you like. But xylitol, in a very small amount, looks like sugar, it tastes like sugar, but it's not bad for you. In fact, xylitol is pretty good for you, especially for your teeth. So that gives it a nice little sweet flavor. And since you only have popcorn to eat, having a little salty and sweet is nice. Now, you don't eat anything else with your popcorn, and you don't eat anything after your popcorn. That is the popcorn diet. And that will make you lose weight quickly. It will also teach you a very important thing to know, and that is discipline. Because if you know you can't eat snacks all evening, then you're going to learn a really good lesson there, something that will carry over and maybe even in the rest of your life, and certainly in your eating patterns. People who are overweight eat all the time, and when they feel the slightest hunger pain, they start eating. Well, the evening snacking is over if you follow this method. So 1, eat popcorn for your evening meal. The second thing to do, the number 1 will ensure you lose weight. Number 2 will give you a sense of how fast you're losing weight, and it gives you a record of your entire weight loss program. And that is keep track of your weight every day. When I started this plan, I weighed 170 pounds, and I marked every day my weight. And as soon as I did, it started coming down. If it goes up one day, you take it very philosophically. You don't get mad. You say, okay, did I do anything that I shouldn't have? You just write your weight down. Very important to do that, and it's important not to be emotional about it. Just write it down. Let the record speak for itself, and you will learn very soon things you can eat and things you can't eat, things that you will help you lose weight and things that won't if you just keep a record. So those two things, those are pretty much essential things to do. First one guarantees you lose weight, and the second one will keep you on track over time and will teach you so much about yourself and your weight loss program. The third and fourth things to do will probably occur over time. These may not be the things that you worry about too much right now. Main thing is to prove you can eat just popcorn for the evening meal. If you can prove that, you will succeed with this diet. But as you go along, if you want to speed the process, there are two additional things that will really help. And ultimately, you'll want to do all four of the things I'm talking about. The third thing I call eat right. And basically that means no junk food and food that's not prepared in a junky way. For example, eating catfish might be okay, but if you prepare it in some ways, then that's junk food. A catfish can be good food or it can be junk food. So eat right means no junk food. And you will need to have an idea, a very clear idea of what constitutes junk food. And among the things that I consider junk food are anything that has sugar in it, anything that has white flour in it, anything that is fried. You know what junk food is. Don't use these sweeteners that are unhealthy. Anything with palm oil, hydrogenated, all that junk is junk. You don't eat it. So, number 3 is eat right. And that will really take you far. And one of the goals of this program is to live a long time. That's my goal. So longevity is important, and eat right is probably the most important thing anybody can do to live a long and happy life. And the final thing to do for the popcorn diet is to exercise. And find exercise you love, do it every day. Walk, hike, swim, bike. Do anything you like. Do any exercise that is not actually harmful to you. And there are exercises, I think, that are harmful to people, but walking isn't. So find some exercise that you love and fill your life with exercise, eating right, keeping track of your weight every day, and eating only popcorn for your evening meal. This gives you a very clear path to follow. Do number 1 first. Prove that you can eat only popcorn for your evening meal. If you require more popcorn, then eat more popcorn. If you can get by with less popcorn than what I can, just go with 1/4 of a cup instead of 1/2. I use 2 1/4 cups. Go with 1/4 of a cup, only 1, or 1/3 of a cup. But don't starve yourself. You shouldn't be going to bed hungry. I don't. There's a difference between being really hungry and just being bored and wanting to go grab something to eat. Now, eventually, you will maybe go on a trip, as I did recently, and wasn't able to stay on my diet the exact same way. Came back, I had gained 1.5 pounds, as I pretty surely knew I would. But the next day, after eating popcorn, I was right back where I was as far as the weight goes. So eventually, you'll be able to skip a day, go out to eat occasionally, but you will eat very sanely and not overeat. But to begin with, stick with your popcorn only every night Prove you can do that, and then gradually, occasionally, you can have something else for your evening meal if you're going out with friends or something. But when you do, since you have your record there that will tell you what your weight is tomorrow, you'll want to eat much less than you have in the past, and your weight will continue to go down until you get right where you want to be.